Hello and good evening. Welcome to Wellbeing First Day Live. Today, I want to talk about burnout prevention and living in a toxic culture. And what can we do? What can we do in order to prevent burnout? And the focus will go to the reset days. Does anything like this exist in your vocabulary, in your lifestyle? Tools. I'm going to introduce it maybe to some of you perhaps and discover a few tools. I'm going to talk about why do we need reset days? What do they do for us? What happens if we don't do them? And when to take a reset day and how to do it. Okay, and I'm going to share with you some of my private tips and tools. I'm going to actually demonstrate you a few tools that I use myself just as a part of my home well-being kit. What do I do just to reset and to prevent burnout? So for those of you who do not know me, who are watching me for the first time, welcome. My name is Kasia. I am a psychologist turned into well-being strategist. I have been working in international corporate cultures for the past 15 years. And since 5 years, I'm running my own company and I'm collaborating with international decision makers, action takers, helping them prevent burnout using all different tools. My favorite is the holistic method, bringing a different methodology, different modalities, such as positive psychology, such as yoga, and more recently, theta healing, working with your subconscious mind, primarily to remove limiting beliefs. So let's jump into today's topic of reset days. Do you know what reset days are? Do you have reset day? For it used to be for many of us. It used to be basically working Monday to Friday, and then weekends are off. However, with the hybrid work model, with the events caused by the pandemic, over the recent years, a lot of changes have been introduced and a lot of things have basically shifted. So the lines between the boundaries between work and personal life are blurred. We are working from home, and because of that, also we need to really specifically know how to look after ourselves, how to create the framework that will work for us. So there's a lot of responsibility. Sometimes the companies are taking this responsibility by teaching people, showing them trainings or webinars, how they can look after their own health, their well-being, their mental health, and some of you may need a little bit of help with it. So watch out. All right. So why do we need reset days? Well, primarily to prevent burnout. Okay. We cannot just work all the time. We cannot be productive all the time. It's just this is not the way our body has been created. Our mind and our brain functions. It's just we cannot be on full capacity, delivering all the time. We need rest. Okay, we need rest just to take a different perspective, just to basically refresh our mind and to allow this creativity to flow. So when we are in constantly in this focused and mainly stressed mode, it doesn't serve us so much. It's good to be focused and stressed for a certain amount of time in order to complete certain tasks. But if this condition is becoming permanent, then it goes into destruction of our body, and inability to relax, to sleep well, and basically you will notice it. And for those of you who are experiencing it, you know exactly what I mean. So we need to take reset days, or just design, the time off, in order to allow our body to just relax. And what are the consequences of basically burnout and not having the breaks? Well, it leads to prolonged fatigue that will manifest itself in a form of headaches, in problems with your stomach, problems with breathing, problems with your back, your spine, just sitting, many hours. Imagine, you're sitting in many hours in front of the computer. If you're just neglecting your body, if you don't give your body, a nice good stretch, it will, the tension will cause pain, and then, it will be manifesting in a form of pain. So if the pain stays with you for a long time, what happens? You are feeling even worse. You start to take medication. Perhaps you need to take time away from work, so that results in absenteeism, amongst the workforce. So when you are somebody who manages workforce, then you will see, like, your people will start, taking a lot of sick days. So that's why just awareness and education, educating about how important, it is just to take a break, to do a stretch, to prevent all of that. So also people who are experiencing burnout, they are not so much satisfied with work. They tend to resign. So if you're an employer, you know how it is to go through the whole recruitment process, how costly it is, how time demanding it is. And really, it just causes the disturbance, in the whole company overall. So it's better to prevent that situation, right? So one more thing that I want to highlight in today's culture, being burnt out, being overworked, being tired is somehow glorified. It is a synonym of success, of being successful. If we're working so many hours, if we're just exhausted from work, we're almost like proud of it. And I have been there, so I definitely know what I'm talking about. And this is no way productive. Okay, so it's just basically stupid. And if you have a wider view, if you have like a different perspective, you will see that it is not really working in your favor in the long term. So how to tell when you need to take a reset day? All right. Basically, your body will be sending you signals. So first and foremost, I would say, start listening to your body, get tuned, and start communicating with your body, because your body is a very intelligent creation, and it will send you signals in a form of headaches, in a form of backaches, in a form of problems with sleep, in a problems with digestion. So when these things start, rapidly change, this is the signal that, something is wrong. Okay, and you really need to stop and examine, like, what is happening. How do you sleep? How do you eat? How do you hydrate your body? All those basic things, but they are just very, very important. I'm not even talking about mindset, because this is also another aspect. How do we think? What thoughts do we think? How do we react to certain things? And do we how do we express our emotions? This is the whole other thing. Okay, so what shall we do? What shall we do in order to have a good reset day? Well, basically, the rule is something completely different than we do in our work days. So if your work is physical, okay, then the great idea would be to do something non-physical during your off time, okay. And vice versa. If you are just working maybe in front of your computer, or maybe you are doing a lot of creative writing, or maybe doing research, and you're hardly moving. You're basically glued to the computer, or just sitting in front of your desk all day. Then the great idea for your reset day would be to do something physical. Go for a walk, go for a run, go for a swim, go for a walk in nature, whatever, okay? But just keep your body moving. Um, if you don't want to go out, you just exercise at home. Get a mat, yoga mat, or buy a trampoline, and just exercise at home. Everything is possible as long as you want to do it, okay. So another aspect for us, we are basically glued to the internet devices, and we know that it can be quite harming and damaging to our mental and physical health. So basically, during the reset day, I would highly recommend, like, minimize or limit or totally switch off the time that you spend with the internet devices. Just, like, take time to notice what is happening around you, and we are the creatures that we really need to occupy our mind with something. So the moment our mobile phone will disappear, we will naturally, like, do an experiment, or, like, just watch somebody, even children. It's quite fascinating, when you take away their mobile, they will grab a book, or they will grab a magazine, or they will grab something, they will start playing with whatever is around them, because they just unless if they're, let's say, trained in meditation, then they will maybe do something like that. But we tend to just want to be occupied. We want to, our brain wants to process the information, so we will be just shifting our attention somewhere else. So yeah, meditation and all the practices that are incorporating our mindset, and working with subconscious mind, they are really fascinating, very beneficial, and they are doing us a lot of good if we can learn how to sit still, how to relax, and how to practice meditation, even if it is for just few minutes a day, just to start, okay. So so this is what it can consist of. Obviously, the best way to really switch off is to use the immersive experience. Going away for a digital detox, for example, when basically everything around you is suited to support you to switch off from internet devices, to redirect your attention inwards, to build a better connection with yourself. So if you're interested in digital detox, I am running my own retreats, 4-day retreats in Portugal in September. And at the moment, I am offering an early bird offer. So it's only valid up till 15th of August. So if you're interested, definitely send me a note, and I'll share the information with you. And I want to share with you some ideas, some things that I just grabbed because I have it around me. I incorporate it in my daily life. How you can just incorporate it, like in everyday, or you also use it during your reset day. Something that will help you to elevate your mood, your well-being. So. Scented candles. Okay, we have nice candles. So this is something that I use on a daily basis, pretty much. Just it will release a nice sense, and help you to relax or to focus, just to feel better. Okay, then basically. water. Okay, don't forget to hydrate your body. So also water is a great tool, is a great tool to support your well-being that you can use during your reset day. Okay, what else? In terms of aromatherapy, also you can use the scented oils, and as we know, the oils have different properties, right? So the citrusy scents will be uplifting you. They will awaken your senses. They will make you energized. And then lavender, for example, has more soothing and relaxing properties. So this is the whole other topic. Now, what else? A very important component for the a reset day, especially when you are at home, or maybe you're traveling and don't want to be disturbed. This is another thing that I use very often during my reset days and normal days. Basically, eye shades. So if I want to take a nap, for example, during daytime, I just put it on, and I put my headsets, and sometimes I just like to lie down during daytime and listen to a meditation, or just some nice guided visualization, or something. And so this is very, very handy. And I've got few more. One of my favorite tools is neck hammock. I have been doing videos demonstrating how it works, so this one is just a quick reminder, because I will not be demonstrating it today fully. You attach it to usually a door handle, and in here, you see this is a neck hammock, and this part, you put your head in it. This goes into the handle, so it's attached. You lie down on the floor, and then your head is totally supported by the hammock. What it does in this position, it extends your neck. So it really extends the back of your neck. So this part is really, really stretched. And after lying like this for even as short as 10 minutes, it will help you just to remove the tension from your neck, okay, and upper back. Cześć, Edward. Yes, welcome. Let's see what Edward is saying. Walking is better than surfing when resetting. Okay. Whatever works for you. Whatever works for you. So neck hammock is actually my super favorite tool. I highly, highly recommend it. You see, I keep it in my office. Sometimes I just lie down on the floor. I put my eye shade and my meditation, and I just have a super break. And what else? One last thing, which I have been testing recently, is the hand massager. Okay, so let me show you this. It's a very funny invention to massage your hands. Okay, so for example, when you are tired from typing, at the end of the day, and it's too late to go for a massage anywhere, you might be saved by this little device. Also, some of us sometimes have problems with joints, with arthritis. Maybe we're sensitive to weather changes. So basically, this little baby can cover you up. So I'll just show you. You see, you switch it on, and it has two versions for male and female. So you choose which one is your version. You see, that's for female, and that's for male. The difference is that they have the one for men is stronger pressure. Okay, and then inside it doesn't really show, but you have basically sort of jelly cushions that, the machine will squeeze, will apply pressure, will squeeze your hand. What is also very cool, it has the heating. Okay, so it's very gentle. It's not like really heating, but it has a gentle heat being produced, so it helps your hands to relax. So the massage takes 15 minutes for one hand, and then you do it for another hand. So it's nice little tool to test, to have it during your reset day. I have another tools, but I didn't bring them now. But sometimes what I like to do in the evening is to massage my face. And I massage it with either the face rollers made from jade or rose quartz, or gua sha, okay, which is the basically like a stone shaped in a certain form. Also, you can use the teaspoons, and usually I just watch a video online on YouTube. There's a lot of videos, and I'm testing different ones, and just you just do a face massage for you. So it helps to remove the lymph and to make you like refreshed and awake. So there are a lot of self practices that you can do. You don't necessarily need to rely on others, or on therapists, or go somewhere. Obviously it is nice to go to enjoy a nice time in spa, for example. But if it's not accessible, there are all other things that you can do. So and yeah, when you are living in the UK, also the weather is a factor. So I think my other tool that I use quite often is the weather forecast app on my phone. So so like today I checked how the weather is going to be, and I just caught the right window when it was sunny, and I went for a nice walk in the park. And in the afternoon it was raining, so I was doing other things. So yeah, just have in mind all those elements, and what you can actually do. And what is important, like I've mentioned, to get in touch with your body and listen to your body. And when you're tuned in to your intuition, better, like how can you have a better, more effective reset. So just think, what would be more beneficial for me? Just ask yourself, ask your body, what would bring me more grounding, what will help me stay centered or calm. And yeah, just do it. So I encourage you to do reset days, and you can share with me what is your favorite thing to do during reset days. I've shared with you, like a few of the little things I do primarily at home, but obviously apart from that, I do yoga. I do a lot of meditation. I do work with subconscious mind, which, yeah, pretty much it is like a form of meditation. Um, and I do trampoline. I love trampoline. So there's a lot of fun things you can do during your reset days. If you cannot travel, if you cannot go to seaside, countryside, or anywhere. Obviously, I love being in nature. I love being around the water, on the beach. So there's nothing better than to wake up and go and have a nice walk on the beach, or do yoga on the beach, or have a nice bath, even in a cold water, or just walk barefoot in a cold water. So all these things are great, and they really invigorate your body, especially when you just start your morning like this. um, so that's all from my side for today. I hope you like this little tips and have a better understanding about the importance of reset for the burnout prevention. And just like I said, if you are interested in an immersive well-being experience, do get in touch with me to know more about my offer of the digital detox in Portugal this September. All the best, stay well, and I'll see you next week.